Hi. Welcome, welcome everybody. So welcome to Trading Maze. Today is 8th April. We'll start our analysis today. Today have come a little early. It's 10 p.m. now. So let's start with our analysis. Let me share you my screen. Today was not a great day. I'll tell you why. But we had made a great profits today. This is the trade that I am in. This has been shared in the Telegram group as well. So whoever is watching, please do subscribe and please do please do understand and have these trading insight to yourself and join the Telegram channel because I have repeatedly told you that we will be giving trades over there and we have won a lot of trades and I'll show you some of the trades today and I just marked it because I take in different accounts. But the levels, how are these levels working? I hope you can see my screen. Yeah, yeah, okay. So let's get into it. Let's start our analysis today. Uh, let's pop into the daily time frame as we usually do. You see, yesterday I have already gave you insight what will happen today. So mainly what is happening now. Yesterday I told you that if if this candle and there is a thing that I wanted to tell you because yesterday we thought ki this did not hit this all-time high, but in a different chart, this is a chart by PYTH, these broker. But if you look at the chart which Exness and many brokers use, this is the chart. This is the chart, and this is OANDA, ONDA. This is a chart for clearing and refreshing purposes. I use this to tell you how I'm taking these trades. But usually what happened was it did touch the all-time high, if you can see here. Yesterday while I was live, this was happening, and we thought it didn't touch it there, but it did touch, if you can see. Yes, this was the line. This was the all-time high, and the market did come to that. And after touching only, it went up. Because I was worried a little bit that it didn't touch out. I told you ki my take profit got hit, right? So what that suggests ki there was the take profit got hit, and it has touched the all-time high, but in a different chart. That's all right. That's nothing to be worried about. That's something that always happens. But thing is, learning these concepts is very important. As I told you, ki it will as long as it touches this, it will retrace back to at least this order block, which it has done, and it is falling from there as well. So it's very easy. It's not complicated at all. So let's analyze what are the trades we have taken today. So daily time frame, same as yesterday, as I told you. See this, if I've told you two scenarios. Uh, one scenario is closing below this level, which will make this a breaker block. I tell you, if that happens, that was mostly unlikely, but if that happens, I told you ki you should sell from that level. But what happened was it did not close below that level. It closed in that level, so that's all right. So that suggests ki it is being satisfied. And what it suggests is it's sorry, I've turned it to red, but it's currently green because it's a buying zone, right? You understand that, right? It's an order block and it's a buying zone. Yesterday while we were doing analysis, it was over here, the market. So that's why I did as I cleared it as a red region, but it's all right. So it's a green region because the buying should happen. This is the order block and it closed above this. It doesn't matter how much below it goes, but if as long as it closes in this level or above this level, this order block is being satisfied. So this order block is being satisfied. Then there is a other order block, another order block, so another breaker block that we were talking about. This was the breaker block. I marked it yesterday as well. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I marked it, and which suggests ki yes, it is also satisfying itself. So yeah, that's what I told you. I told you ki from here to here it will happen. From this 700 pips come, I told you will come 2957. Don't worry that it didn't touch. It did touch in charts. It did touch in the exchange charts. So don't worry about that. It did touch. So if I had known that yesterday, we would have taken trade live at that time, and we'll just hold it till this order block. That is like 2957 to 3000. That's 500, 600 pips. Easy 600 pips, I would say, because yeah, that's or at least to this level, at least to this level, which is 3000, at least 3000 level, which would be a lot faster, and it will be a 400 pips cut rate. That would have been fine as well. It's a sharp entry too. Yeah, these things happen, and we should be aware of that. And I didn't think the charts would be this different, because I have a level where if it I have a strategy that if only it touches it, I'll take it. If it does not touches it, I'll leave it. So what happened was it did touch in this level, so I did take it. I'll show you that. But I took it around. I took it very late night. I'll show you that as well. With a lot of risk reward ratio, I will show you that. Okay, so one day time frame ka what is happening is yes, it tested this all time high, last time all time high, and then it is pretty simple. It tested this breaker block. That is all you need to know. That is all what happened. Uh, Rather than we were talking yesterday, that is what happened. New any new thing that happened is this one, which is it touched there, and it went to this breaker block in the one day time frame. But in 4 hour time frame, we'll find some trades or some levels. See, 4 hour time frame today, opening will happen over around here, Tuesday. Yes, this 2:30 yeah, this was the candle. So this opened over here, and then we had a bottom wick and the top wick, both wicks. So market was un unready to go upside or downside. It was consolidating. But it was 2:30, so who cares? So after that, but we know that this after this level and satisfying this order block, we know that it will go up. It will go up, but it will consolidate. That's fine. Then what happened is it went up, and the 4 hour candle it went up to this level. This in 4 hour, can we find any breaker blocks over here? It will give you rest is reward ratio. It's fine. One day guy is fine. One day order block is this one, which it retraced back. It gave us a good risk to reward. If you can see, I have taken a trade here. I'll show you that. Yeah, 4 hour ka self-explanatory. One day or 4 hour self-explanatory. It retraced this level, and it just went up, and after that it took a resistance from this level 3018, this level, and it took liquidity from that level and went back. And I have actually taken 3 trades over here. I'll show you that. 3 selling trades, because the market was consolidating, because DXY was increasing, was it? Today what happened with DXY? It was dancing as well. Yeah, it's now decreasing. That's fine. So yeah, well, when I was seeing it in the morning, it was decreasing. Sorry, not this one. It's for 15 minutes. It's around this. So it sorry, it was increasing. So I thought, ki, yes, we are in the right direction, and I took trades over here, and this selling happened. This selling happened. That is mostly consolidating actually. This is a consolidation for DXY as well. So if you see the past charts, it's consolidating as well. But a little movement can affect gold in a very vague way. But today today it didn't impact that great of a deal because gold was bearish fundamentally to its level. So whenever this kind of gold is bearish and DXY is moving up, it's just good level to take trades. So this is when I took my third trade as well. I'll show you that. Mm, Gold is falling. I think my profit got hit. Yes, my profit was over here. Yeah, my take profit was over here 2991. It's at 2884. Let me remove my trade. I could show you my trade, but let's not do that. Okay, I'm up 250, 260 pips. Yes, 260 pips. That's fine. So I'm taking out this trade. Hmm. Okay. So now let's analyze one day. One day I analyzed 4 hour. We analyzed. Nothing is there in 4 hour. That just that testing what happened in a one day breaker block. It tested that and it is falling from that level. That is fine. So let's go to 1 hour if we can. So actually today was mostly like a consolidating kind of a market, even though it's increasing because we know gold is bearish in higher time frame, right? So higher time frame gold is bearish. If you see this, gold is bearish. Gold is bearish from here. Whatever happening over here is because of this all-time high, and let me take you to the cleaner chart because it will make you feel complicated, but it's not complicated. Yeah, so this is it. So 1 hour, yeah, we know that it is bearish. It is bearish, so it is bearish, and this is happening because of this all-time high. It has hit an all-time high, and here there is an order block. This region 3002, which one day order block we told you about. I specifically told you if it closes in this region, then it's a bullish order block and try to take retracement trades, but mostly I would prefer that we take bearish trades because the movement will be fast in the bearish trades and price action will follow. And after that, yeah, consolidating market from in the morning, it opened over here 230. It gave a bottom wick, it gave a top wick, then it increased a little bit. It formed in 1 hour. There is a order block over here which it is currently testing. We could see a up move because gold has fallen around 100 to 200 pips from the level, so we could see a up move right now. We could take a trade retracement trade if you want as well. Let's pop into the 50-minute time frame. Hmm. If you want to take a retracement trade, hmm, there is a fair value gap, and but it's almost 10:30, so but still I think it will come back to this level, which is 3003, or at least 3000 from this level, or we should see if hmm, should we try. Gold is bearish, so I would not recommend this one. But if there is a possibility that it might go to this 3000 level, which is almost 100 pips. But I would not recommend to take that trade. As I told you, gold is bearish. So trend is your friend. Take trades according to that. And okay, that's fine. 1 hour we have. I told you we have order block, and that's being tested right now. And this order block has been already tested. If you see in 4 hour, we can't see that because it happened so fast. So see here, yeah. it's a little bit reaction from this as well, which is not a little, but it's a bit more. But we are looking for a bearish trade, so it's like a reverse trade for us. So yeah, this could be taken. So I'm telling you, this could be taken as well. So fine, it's fine. If you want to take this trade, also you can take your risk reward ratio to look like something like this. After formation of, let's say, let me, yeah, 5 minute. Yeah, okay. So take trade in such a way. This order block. Give 40 pips ka space. A little risky trade, but could work out. 150 pips. 150 pips is I don't think. Till this order block, yeah, till this order block you can test. 90 pips ka trade. 1:2 risk reward ratio. You can try that. Hmm. Yeah, you can try that. If it closes below this level, just go to, don't enter right now. Enter after 1 minute ka kuch confirmation. Hmm. It seems like it's retracing. Hmm. Could take this trade. Could take. Yeah, it's a little risky trade you could take from this level. It's fine. And as I told you, 90 pips. Less targets because gold is bearish. Okay. Yeah, whoever want to take that, you can take that. And let's do the analysis. We were in 1 hour time frame. So yes, that being tested. And here is another order block. Hmm. But I would think if we use market structure would be a better trade. So better than this trade, we could take this trade. Yes, this trade could be a good trade, and it's in order block level as well. So in the future, if it does come to this level, we can buy. Gold can make a reversal from here as well, but I don't think it would. Well, let's see. But even for retracement trades, we can take from this level. This is a market structure level. So it's fine if you want to take it. I don't think today it will reach. If today it will reach at the night, so leave it. If tomorrow in the morning, will if somebody who's trading in Asian session, so you can take this trade at 29. The region is 29802 2974 ka region. So if it comes to that level, it might come right now as well because this trade I don't think I have a lot of trust in this trade. Let's see. Hmm, I would say कि if you want to take a buy trade, go take from a good level rather than this order block is fine. This order block fine. It's looking fine. You could take this trade. It's all right. But as I told you, it's a little risky. Be risk free. So if let's say what is being risk free means you have a 40 pips ka stop loss, right? So if your profit reaches 40 pips, try to cut half of your lots. Today we did that. In Telegram group I did tell you to do to cut half quantities because gold was consolidating. I'll show you at which point I told you that. And if it does reach 40 pips, that is from the entry 29872 2991 around this level. So be risk free and book half lots, then yeah, you can trade with a half quantity. That will be a good trade for you. And what else? You're doing it on no time frame, right? Hmm. Analysis is simple, that you could take this market structure. If it is bearish, if gold is too bearish, then it will deny this market structure and it will fall further down. But I think it will follow the market structure. We'll see, and I will tell you when it reaches that level how it's reacting. Depends upon that reactions we can take trades. I could not tell you from now key what will happen in the future. So I can tell you these two things might happen. One, it might follow it. One, it might not follow it, and it might fall down and retest that because it has become a selling level. You understand that, right? If there was a buying level, it didn't trigger, that means it becomes a selling level. That there it is most probable that it would be sold from that level as well. So yes, that is, yeah, that is most of it. So 1 hour ka ho gaya. Let's do 30 minutes. We don't do a lot. 30 minutes, it's fine. I don't prefer to do it in 30 minutes because we are already doing it. Analysis is 15 minutes, right? So it's fine whichever thing you do. So 15 minute ka, let's do analysis. 15 minute from start to finish. Start happened here. Same bottom wick, and yeah, recent session one sided what from 5 p.m. 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. It was just one sided. This 2979 to 3000. As I told you, Asian session is mostly one sided. So after that, it consolidated. Then it gave a breakout, and tested these levels. See, I've already marked these levels. These levels were already marked. Please do mark it in your trading chart as well. Then you'll understand what's really happening. So so if you see this is a major liquidity zone for it has a lot of buy side liquidity at this time, at this point of time. At this point of time, it had a lot of liquidity over there. So what happened is it retested that level where it had a lot of liquidity, or if you can call it, if you can call it support. This was a support over here. At this support, what had after market dumping down from that level, what it becomes, this support becomes a resistance, which is a common concept. So as fast as it become a selling level, so there was selling happening from here. From this level it happened. I actually took trade from which level? Actually, I took this trade as well. I'll tell you why I took this trade. It was the 1 day time frame ka testing. It was doing a 1 day ka week testing, so that is why I took this trade. But it was really a scalp. I'll tell you why I took this trade. And next, this level, as I told you, ki liquidity ka level tha, to it tested. I thought from here it will fall to these levels, but it didn't. It's all right. So what happened was it retraced to these levels, these liquidity levels, which was liquidity levels for buy side liquidity, which formed a support in the previous time, now working as a resistance. So not only after that, it formed a liquidity at the same time forming a double top. If you can see, this is a double top. This is a double top, first top and second top. Seems like it took liquidity from this level as well. So actually, we took trade after liquidity only. Actually, I told in the group that take trade after liquidity from this candle as well. And next time when it came around, the same level we have sold it from. So three trades. Actually, I did three trades from this 3015 to 3020. In those 50 pips, I did three trades and three were successful. So understanding those things, just time frames and what will happen in what. I know one thing. I know ki this was happening at what 8th April, and it was happening at London session. So London session, what happens is it won't give you the full targets, like the targets that you're seeing right now. This kind of distribution doesn't happen in London session, but it would give you a good levels. Good level could be given, but it won't see if the same level get tested in the New York session, it will fall from here to these take profit levels we have put. But as it was not in the New York session, where there was no volume. I mean, there was a volume, but not that much volume, and a lot of traders were not present. What happened was it took a support from some level, which is the order block. I think this is a 1 hour order block, right? We have marked it. So from this order block, and it's retracing from there. And after taking liquidity in New York session, so as I told you, same concept: consolidation, manipulation, distribution. Nothing is new for this. Nothing new. See here. See what the trade I've told you to take. Why is it risky? See now what's happening. The market is dumping. Your stop loss got hit. So that is why when you are in a trend, like the trend we are in, a bearish trend, taking these types of trades is a little risky, but could be rewarding as well, but mostly is risky. I would say ki take at this market structure level, which is a better level than this one. This is just this is still valid. If you should have your stop loss around here. This is still valid trade, but you would have a lot of stop loss for 1:1 target. You could take this rate, but I would not recommend it. It can still retrace back from this level. As this is a good level, this is an order block. It will retrace from back from it, but we are trading in a very low risk to reward ratio and a low stop losses like 30 to 40 pips. So let's avoid these kind of trades. So you should be able to understand which trades you have to take when which you shouldn't. See, distribution is happening in New York. Taking a buy side trade is a little risky, but it could be rewarding when there is a need for liquidity. But there is a no need for liquidity, as it got a liquidity from here. It is falling. It is freely falling, and it has formed an order block over here, which is a good indication. Let's only after this candle closing we can say this was order block. So before that, don't get ahead of ourselves. After closing we can say that is an order block. So yeah, but do try at this level. If we have a confirmation at this level, this buy, we can try this, because that might be a good trade than this one. And as gold has fallen these many pips, 3003 to 98 29881, so this all fair value gap should be covered, right? So for that as well, I think gold will go up from this level, but we have to see after confirmation on it. So yeah, and taking the okay 15-minute analysis we were doing. So this was the trade I took. I'll show you. This was yesterday's trade, which take profit was over here, as I told you. 150 160 pips ka take profit was there yesterday. um, hmm, 60 and 70, yeah, around that. Actually more than that, but that's fine. We selling from which levels? Here, 2 or 3 trades are there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, yesterday I told you, right, this trade, you were in this trade, right, when I was doing live, and were telling you my my take profit was over here, and it got hit in excess, so that's fine. That was the yesterday's trade, but today's trade, let's see. This was the order block level, as I told you. There was 15-minute order block. So I know from after the live, I have actually checked with this chart. Then it showed me ki yes, it actually tested that level, that all time high. So what I did was I went back and looked for a buying level. The best buying level would have been this. The best buying level would have been this at this all time high, which it touched, but leave it. It didn't happen. So next to वाला कौन सा होता है? Next buying level would be next buying level would be what? Would be this one, but it's little, means we have to mark it from here to here. This region पे mark करके करना पड़ेगा, which is a little risky. So don't do that. But I got the confirmation around hmm, I took this trade at 1:45 or something, 2 o'clock. Yes, 1:30, 1:40. Yeah. I just slept on it. That is fine. My stop loss, I had a very big stop loss, but very less quantity. I traded this with 40% of what I usually trade with. Let's say if I trade with one lot, I went with 0.4 lots or something. I mean, just for a figure, I'm telling you 40% of what you usually trade. So this is a trade. This was a I entered with this because I entered with this stop loss 80 to 70 pips ka stop loss in the night, and so I know ki from this and it gave a good reaction from here. Then I have moved my stop loss to my break even level because it's almost night. But what it did was it gave a good. I targeted till this level, this low, or this support, which is acting as a resistance to this level, which is 250 pips. 250 pips, and my stop loss was 70 to 75 pips. So it was almost like 1 is to 3 ka ratio, yeah, 1 is to 3.5. That is fine. That is why I took with the 40% quantity because the stop loss was very high. But I know from here it is going up. From here, I know it will break these levels as well. I know it will go to this order block, 1 day order block as well. But having even knowing that we shouldn't take trades normally like that by intuitions. We should have levels marked, and after that only we should take. Before that, don't take any trades. And yeah, that is the buying trade that I took. That is fine. And this one I didn't take. This is a 1 hour quarter block. But from here, actually I was in selling at this time, as I told you. I have not marked this is a scalp. Before I told you that I have scalped. And why I scalped, let's go to 1 day time frame. I'll show you why I scalped. So when I was scalping, gold was actually at this level. When I wanted to scalp, so this level, this 3017 ka level, and I know 3017 ka level. So take hold of that. So yes, it is a 3017, 3015 ka level. So it was retesting that level. So I know from here it is a daily ka wick, right? Daily ka wick, 1 day ka wick. Maybe there's a little discrepancy here as well, because in my chart it did touch at this time 3017. Mm, it's better to use Honda charts. They're pretty good. 5 minute, 15 minutes. So yeah, this level. So it tested that level. These lows, which were also tested here, as I told you. But first time when it did, I broke into this trade. I went into this trade with with a huge quantity because I thought it is going to be scalp, because it was testing the 1 day a week, whatever the weakest this 4th April has formed. It was over here. You're getting my point, right? It was over here, and there is a breaker block there. So there is a breaker block in this region, and there is also what happens is immediate selling will happen. It might not fall from this level. It hadn't fall from this level. It gave a little bit up move from there as well. But immediately what happened? Immediately after, at that time, that point of time when it's testing that, people are aware that key it is the wick and we have to sell from there. So a little selling might come, and that little selling could be taken as a scalp trade. So that is what I did. What I'm telling you is, yeah, it's fine. It might not go down from there to the new levels, but it could give a reaction from that level. So that reaction, this was the reaction, which was 3016 to 2995, which is a 200 pip reaction, which is a great reaction, right? So I know that kind of reactions will come. That is why I took this trade, and I took this trade around here, as I think I took 100 pips from this with very good quantity. So I'm not putting RR over here because this is not a traditional trade that we take. I took it from this level and I had my stop loss with 10 pips or something because it was scalping, right? So yeah, it gave a good profits though, and it was London session, so it didn't fall from here. I already told you that. Let's get back to these charts. So if you see properly, if you can see properly, there is a market structure here as well in the middle of trades happening. This is the market structure trade. That could be taken as well. If you miss this entry, see, market will be giving you entries all the time. As I told you, it will be giving you entries. See here, fair value got covered from here. You could have taken this trade. It was falling from there. See, it is falling from there as well. See, the fall is coming. So uh yes, wait. Hmm. Is it reaching our level? Yeah, it's actually at, yes, it's actually reaching our market structure level. So let's watch the reaction. If it gives us a good reaction from there, let's go into lower time frames. I have a level marked here as well. Mm, that is a good level. You could see a buying reaction from here. Hmm. Yes, yes, yep. Could be taken. Let's take a sharp entry. This I would recommend. After a little confirmation, we can take this trade. I would yes, to here. Mm, not this one. On these levels, 180 pips. The risk will be okay. Which time from Mhm. Stop loss 50 pips. Let's have a stop loss with 50 pips. Yes. Let's test that line. We are getting a reaction from here, but it didn't touch our level. This blue line that I've marked. Ooh, it has. See the reaction. You see the reaction here. It shows ki how many buyers are ready to buy from there. See, 2977 to 2981. It's 40 pips, and it happened in minute. It happened in just a minute. See. Yeah, those kind of scales could be done as well if you're very eager with what is happening in the markets, and if you understand what is going on. If you have a little experience also, you understand where are sharp entries coming from. Sharp entries usually come from these kind of levels, and these kind of all-time high levels. They come from there. That is why, if see, mark these in Onda chart, because there might be a little discrepancy over here. It might already have touched that level. I might not know because I have not marked over here. It did not touch right now, but it has shown a good buying. It's all right. Whoever has taken a risk and went from this, when took this trade, that is a great trade. Be in that trade. Be risk free if you are in this trade. It didn't give us a great entry. It went very fast. It's already to the profit, half of our profits. It's fine. It happens. Okay. Hmm. Let's analyze, because trading at this time is mostly pointless. But a good trade. Market structure or a trade. So a 15-minute we were analyzing. So I told you yeah, here I took a scalping trade. And next what happened was, so here there is a liquidity. So after, and I've in the Telegram group I've said ki after taking this liquidity, please take the trade. So after confirmation, not after taking liquidity, after taking liquidity plus confirmation. So when it retested these liquidity levels, these levels, again when it retested, again it retested over here. When it retested, it gave a good sign over here. This is a 15-minute candle. If we move back to 5 minutes, we can find a little bit better view. Yes. So you see here, you could see that it's a kind of engulfing candle. After that only I took the trade. Hmm. See here, yeah, not a traditional engulfing candle, but it's kind of like a engulfing candle from a good level after taking this liquidity, making this liquidity sweep. So what I took was, I took trade from the next level. After this candle I took the trade, and I put a stop loss till here. Why did I put that there? So understanding that levels also, why I'm putting stop loss over there, why I'm putting take profit over there, and these kind of understanding also you should have. Why just not blindly following things. Just have why is this happening? Why is this happening? Um, I'm not able to move in the charts. Why is it moving? Mm, okay. No. So why did I put stop loss at that level? There's a reason, right? To 3020 might be a 3020 level, or there might be something else. Hmm. Yeah, actually 30320, because of these liquidity levels, these support levels. That is fine. That is fine, because how many pips have put? The 30 pips ka stop loss. Okay, maybe I measured 30 pips from there. We were taking at 317, right? So 317 to 30 pips measured, and 3020. Hmm, that is fine. That could be done, because 3020 is a kind of like a round number, right? So we could yeah, I've already told you that we could take a trade at that levels as well. 3000, 3010, 3020 these act like a resistance at some point. So if you see here, this is the 3020 level as well. This region, whatever it is present here, This is a 3020 ka support here, or 3020 ka resistance here. Yeah. So yeah, this stop loss is just a normal stop loss. That is fine. No real reason behind it. Just a 30 pips ka stop loss, because after taking liquidity, its stop loss is ignored. Taking liquidity and giving a confirmation, then I took the trade. So this was the second trade. First trade I didn't explain you, right? So first trade also same way. I waited for it. I waited after I took after this candle, right? So after this candle, I took the trade with a 30 pips ka stop loss. It was kind of a risky trade, but all right. It gave us a good risk because at that time gold was at that time DXY was increasing and gold was increasing as well. So what it wanted, that it wanted a good resistance level. So as fast as it formed a red candle, I took the trade. It gave us a 20 pip cut drawdown, and it fell from there. It tested this double top level, and it fall from there. It fell straight down from there because DXY was increasing. As I told you, while taking trades, understand what DXY is doing, what markets are doing, if there is any news, and that intuition will come to you. Oh, okay, we should how much stop loss I should have for this trade. You'll understand when you do those things. And then my take profit was in at this level, this order block. So order block, is it order block? Mm, what was the take profit? These levels. Yeah, it's consolidating. So I have put like 100 pips ka trade. So yeah, it was moving very fast. So when something is moving very fast, the other side other side people also, other side buyer, if something is selling very fast, sellers and buyers, they get activated and they think we should get into trades. So what happens is, so selling happened very fast. Then what did buyers do? Buyers bought it very fast as well. I think it went to the 50% level. If Fibonacci, after a long time, I'm saying is, um, if you can see here, yeah, 50 to 60% ka level, then it fell from there. So these kind of trades also could be taken. Here, market structure is there. So all these things you can see in a consolidated market, but I would not recommend it to do that. So if some in market it is consolidating, try to find the liquidities. After taking those liquidities, try to trade. This is also as I told you, key first scalp over here. This is kind of a scalp, 100 pips ka scalp here, 100 pips, and no traditional trading. This could be a traditional trade. And after that, after whatever came, so this is actually a liquidity trade. So at this level it took liquidity and it fell from there, so that could be a liquidity trade as well. And after that, it came at a London session. As I told you, London session where it won't fall that much. If it fall that much means in New York session it will fall even further, or it would find a level, buying level, and reverse. It will give a reversal. If in London session it distributes, what is suggest is it will manipulate or consolidate in New York session, then also distribute. Because in New York session, as the volume volatility is more, distribution should happen. That is what I've been telling you ki New York session mein distribution hota hai. So every day it will happen. So distribution, and for that distribution to occur, there should be a consolidation and manipulation, because for liquidity and taking trades, for all those concepts we need that. That is a basic thing. I've been telling you from that. And taking this trade, and next taking this trade. So this was in New York session. So we are bearish for the day, right? We are bearish for the. See, if you see this candle is very important because it scared all the sellers. It actually is how much pips candle, 3006 2, and See which level it came up from, which level it took support from. What do you think? This level. Yeah, we were yesterday talking about this level, right? Why I had a take profit over this level. We were talking about it because it was a, what was it? What was it? It was a round number, 3000, 3000, 3003, round number. So from the same level, what happened? It got bought again. It got bought again. It got bought again. It's consolidating, so it got bought again a lot of times. But from which level? The same level it's been being bought from. So it got bought again from this level. So from this level, see 3003 ka level, it got bought again, and it gave an engulfing candle. Okay? Because of this engulfing candle, all this movement has come and took the liquidity above these highs. This whatever liquidity was there in this high in the London session, which is 530 545, yes, around this, it took the liquidity from this session. This session the liquidity took, and it fell down. And from the same level, if you see from the same level, it retraced back, and it's kind of a market structure. We could say, you could say it's a market structure, but it didn't test these highs. So these highs over here should have tested that. Sorry, it's 5 minute, right? So 5 minute, ignore 5 minute, but still it didn't test in 15 minute as well. So yeah, that could be a trade. If it comes back to it, we could sell from this level. We remember this is a different chart, right? If please do please mark these regions in your chart, on the chart. If it had touched this level, touched to this level, then selling has already happened. So when it comes back to that level, selling might not happen. So have that correlation with you. And yeah, if it did touch it, fall back from there, or this order block, breaker block, anything in consolidation, it would be taking supports and resistance from anything else. But we had our confirmation from here, from this engulfing candle. So I gave it trade. So we went back, we were up, we were up by 3017 to 3005, around 150 pips we were up, and it retraced back. When it retraced back, I was, you should not panic, you should not panic. I'll share you what I told you in what I have told in the Telegram channel as well. How you see how we should approach these kind of situations. I'll, I'll show you. So see, recent, yeah. So this was a trade given here. Trade was given here, and sorry, trade was given here. I told you after that, taking liquidity, take the trade. That's fine. So what happened is, we took the trade here. We were up. We were up. I don't know if you can see this. We were up 150 pips. We were up 150 pips. Then it retraced back to almost to our stop loss, which was 50 pips, 50 pips or 40 pips, I don't remember. Around this, it retraced back to our stop loss. But I still holded it, and I told again to buy again, because okay, okay, then Honda has, okay, it has retraced to that level. In this chart, we couldn't see. That's very concerning with the charts. 15 minutes. Oh yeah, that's a little bit concerning. So we'll use this chart from next day onwards. I'll try to clean this Honda chart, and we'll trade from this, because a lot of discrepancies over there. See, it has come to that level, right? In the real market, it has come to that level, but in this chart, it's not. It hasn't. It hasn't. So let's not be doing that. I'll use this. I'll use this. So yes, that was a trade. After that confirmation only, I told them to take. Sorry, okay, you could only see one thing at a time, right? Sorry. So what I'm telling you is, in here you can see that it has taken the market structure level. So I've told them ki could enter this trade again, but a little risky, because a selling has already happened at that level. So taking selling from that level is a little risky. So I told you little risky, but you could enter. So whoever entered has yeah, has done a great job. I have told you, okay, let's go guys, and yeah. And after that, at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. I told book half lots because gold is consolidating. And after having this move, gold was consolidating a little bit. So I told ki book half lots at 110 pips, or 110 pips, or yes, at 110 pips. Then I told, sorry, at some point at 70 to 50 80 pips, I don't remember. Then I told you ki cut your position at 110 pips at gold, because because gold was consolidating, and don't want you to risk much more money, because it might give a reversal. So we should not have be holding from, because it already tested our entry level, right? So I thought, let's not do this. Let's have our stop losses to a bare minimum, and cut our positions. So that's how you normally understand and do trading. Then having those, that risk management is what will get you, make you profitable in the long run. We don't want to be profitable right away. If I'm going to throw a 10 lots and be trading right now, that's and making profits, that's not how we should be. We should trade in such a way. We should be increasing our balance 10% a week, or 15%, 20% a week. We should have those kind of targets, and if in the long run, that will help you. Even though you will have a lot of money in your account, then you will have, and 10% and 5% will make a lot of difference then. So that is what I'm telling you. Have these kind of flexibilities, and understanding why taking out trades at this time, why not taking out trades, why entering at this point. So please do join our Telegram channel. I'll share my thinking, how I am thinking about the trade, and you can share your insights as well. So let's get back to the same chart again. So yeah, so it retested the market structure level. Then I gave a trade again. I told them ki you enter again, and they entered. Whoever is holding, I was holding. I was holding because I could afford that stop loss. So it gave us a great profit. So my profit was still here. It uh, it had retraced to that level, and it has fallen from there. It's actually forming. It hasn't formed a order block at this by testing this. Oh, we haven't seen that. You test this level. Yep. See. Important thing. See this take profit level which I had. It got tested just now. So we are kind of missing those things. You could have taken trade from here, but I was already in trade, so I didn't give you a. And it was already 10:30. So what's the point? But it's a good trade, right? You're getting my point, right? This was a trade that could have been taken with stop loss till here. This The trade would look like this. I didn't see that. Okay, that's fine. So 30 pips. Okay, that's very 30 to 40 pips ka stop loss. And your next liquidity zone, this one. That would have been a great trade, right? 120 pips, 1:3 ratio. Wow, that's a nice one. Um, Maybe I should change the timings, because before when I used to trade, or before times in January and February. After 10:30, nothing happens, and actually timings has also been shifted to 6 p.m. Right now, actually, the news come at 6 p.m., which it was earlier last year. Now the news is, but after that they changed it to 7 p.m., and now they change it back to 6 p.m. So what I'm telling you is, they changed from 7 p.m. to 6 p.m., right? So the market will be slowed down, but our market will give you trades before that, before 10:30, which is a 4 hour candle opening, before that level. And if it's normally happening at 7:30, we used to open 4 hour candle, and to 11:30 we used to trade. So after 11:30, no trades would be taken. And as it turns out, now the news has been postponed to 6, and 6 hour 4 hour candle was coming at 6:30. So I thought cutting our positions at 10:30 is a good idea. But I will check again, and I will ensure the timings, because having those timings and those rules in your rule book is important. Yes. What else? Hmm. Yeah, that was a trade that could have been taken. It was very fast as well. See, this because a lot of volume. If you can see, the volume is right here. Today, is there any news today? No, right? Let me check if there's any news. I should check this before. Hmm. Oh no, no news today. Hmm. Tomorrow we have a FOMC meeting minutes. Yeah, that will impact how gold would be coming. Hmm. Okay. So yes, then yeah, I think you are getting what I'm telling you, right? So this was happening from the recent times. It was testing the lows, and it was testing the highs. So this trade was a great trade. It was a sharp entry trade. It was a sniper trade. In this chart, in that chart, I couldn't find it. In this chart, I am able to do that. And from now on, we will trade in this chart only. So what it's suggesting, it went like it was a sharp entry and sharp exit trade. We could have a 10 pips, this fair value of stop loss also, which is 10 to 15 pips. And great to the 1 is to 7 risk to reward ratio. We could go with the full quantity, or we could go with double quantity as well. As you are profitable today, we could have taken that trade. Yeah, do not miss those trades. Please be on a lookout. Please understand how these works, and yeah, mostly that will work out. For for analysis, let's go into these charts again. Yeah, as I told you, we are in profits right now, around 28 pips ka profits. Yeah, it has retested that level. If anybody hasn't took this trade, please do. It has retested our level that we have marked. So from that we're up 20 bips at 20 bips. When it comes to 50 bips, please do. I think it will come to here. Um, just 70 bips. The targets are very low. Yeah, the targets are very low, but hmm, okay, that's fine, because we are trading against the trend, right? So that is why targets are very low. If we are trading with the trend, targets would have been high. And yeah, this trade could be taken at night. It might go up as well. Let's put a 160 pips target. And please be risk free after 50 pips around this level. I will mark that level as well. 50 pips is 876.5 to 81.5 over here. I'll put a level. Hmm. When it comes to this level, please be risk free. That means book half of your quantities, and let the stop loss be here only. Let the stop loss be here, but book half of your quantities. That is it. And yes, okay, that is all for today's trading session. It was a good trading session. Today was not a bad day, but we didn't take a lot of traditional trades today. It was a kind of intuition and experience kind of thing. So in market structure, we had trades in the market structure. This was touching in this chart, as you can see. Market structure, we had a good trades. Yeah. To my understanding, market structure is goated. It mostly follows. That is why I've told you to take this trade as well, because I think market structure has a very good win rate. Okay, that is about 15 minutes. 5 minutes we don't have to go to that. It's messy, as don't messy, very messy. Don't trade in 5 minutes. Only for entries I look at 5 minutes. We were looking at entry over here, right, in 5 minutes. For entries we can look at 5 minutes, and do not even think about going to minute levels. 1 minute is so much manipulation. You could find a change of character for every 5 to 6 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So if you are in this trade, please book half of your quantities. You're almost to that level, so be risk free. Yeah, our level got reached, so please be risk free. So now it's a no risk trade. So you could hold it till these levels as well, if you want to. These levels 3000. I told you 3000 is a good level. 3000 it might get tested again, but who can tell? It's bearish, right? So try to put your profits as low as possible. But night it will go against the trend. It will usually give top picks, but it's fine. You could take this retracement rate. It could hit your TP in less time as also, if it needs liquidity at this above this level. If it needs some liquidity, you could come to that very fast. Those are probabilities, and that is how we trade. So yeah, that is all. Any other levels I'm trying to find? And gold is bearish, so we will have a bearish for a trades where they're being formed at this level, which was a buying level, is turned into a selling level now. So be alerted at this level. Maybe you could trade after a fair value gap as well. And as you can see, this same happening here, which happened with the 1 day time frame. This is the order block. This is the order block region. It did not close below this, the 1 hour candle. It is trying to retrace back. So what will happen is it will retrace to the next good level around here, 2995 or 3000. It might go to those levels. That is what it's suggesting. This order blocks need to be satisfied. So as it is a 1 hour order block, we'll have a good amount of movement compared to 15 minutes. Yeah, this is a good trade. What else we have? You could keep targets still here, but I would not recommend, because gold is bearish. And if it comes to back to this level, be ready to sell. If we have a confirmation, we could sell from there. Hmm. And what else? Get back into for tomorrow analysis. Let's do tomorrow analysis. So there's a quite possibility that gold might give us a reversal. So after following this order block, it has already shown key. From this order block it has been bought. So it could still, if it hasn't still closed below this level, so it is still in the satisfying of that order block. So after which level, all the levels are completed for this. If we have to find new levels, There would be over here or below downside over here. So yeah, two things might happen. One, the gold might give reversal because of this all-time high, because of testing of this all-time high. It could give reversal to these levels, at least to these levels, or at least to these level, this all-time high, these on 50 all-time high. But gold is bearish, it's falling very fast. So I think it would give a little retracement and then it fall back to these levels. And there are a lot of trades uh, in the downside. So I want it to come back to those levels, because if it starts going up, there is no levels to trade for me, right? These from here to here, it's nothing there. I could This 3062 to 3000, I know 400 pips region, I have nothing to trade in this 1 day time frame. I'm just sitting ducks. I'll have to find something in lower time frames. And yeah, that is mostly it. Tomorrow we should see how it's going to happen. Prediction for tomorrow is difficult. Wednesday the price action will be followed. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, these 3 days price action will be followed, and there will be a good volatility compared to Monday and Friday mostly manipulations happen. We will do a weekly analysis next week, and I'll tell you how every day what will happen in every day. एवरी डे का मोटिव क्या होता है, मंडे का मोटिव क्या होता है, ट्यूसडे का मोटिव क्या होता है. We'll discuss that also. And yeah, that is all for today. Tomorrow we'll see the opening of tomorrow and we'll predict. Mm, yeah, two things might happen. It could give a reversal because it touched this all time high, or it could break these levels and come down to these levels, which is 32930, 2930, these levels, and take liquidity from these levels as well. Could possibly happen, but it would test this level first. You will test this level, or this level. Yes, it will test this level. 50 already been tested, right? 57, 50. We might have a little consolidation at this, because here it consolidated, right? So conversely, it will consolidate here, or as it's having a lot of selling pressure, it might get sold from here. So it's a little difficult to predict what today tomorrow is going to happen. Could be consolidating, could be distributing towards the up. It could give a reversal, could distribute to the downside. We will know after the opening and how the daily candle is behaving. So that is all for today. And we will update the trades in the Telegram. And please do subscribe the channel for notifications. I'll be coming live. I will try to make up more time and make those videos that you've been asking, that basic videos for trading strategies and insights. I will make those videos. And if you want to be a trader, please stay with the charts, understand the charts. uh, do not I mean, I've seen a lot of people using indicators and trading. That is fine, but mostly rely on the charts. The charts will tell you a lot of things. Everything will be charts only. I'm using these indicators because my friend had put it already there. I don't use these indicators. Don't take me for that. I don't use indicators at all. Whatever, I use only one indicator, that is volume. That is the main indicator for me, and that is the one thing I use in this chart, I think. Yes, volume is the one thing I most recommend you to see. Monday we had a lot of volume. Tuesday we had a little less volume. So tomorrow volume will be shown here. Monday we had a lot of volume because distribution was happening. And Tuesday we didn't have a, yeah, it was consolidating, right? So you volume could be found out from this candles as well. See, this candle is how much? 3023 to 2973, right? So 500 pips ka candle. But this one 3056 to 2956, which is 1000 pip per candle. What it shows is, if volume is more, the the spread, I mean, the region it covers would be more, right? So for the volume is less, the region it covers would be less. So if you see the 1 day candle of this one, which was Wednesday, this small candle, it just stayed there. It might be a bank holiday, I don't know what happened there. It was 3013 to 13 to 3030, which was 170 pips. Yeah, 170 pips. Just 170 pips come over. So those days might become, for that day the volume was very low. If you see, lowest of all, so volume is the indicator one that I use, and every other indicator is mostly useless. If you are trading using indicators and you're making profits, then it's good for you. But mostly charts will tell us, using charts only they're making indicators, right? So conversely, anything, it's fine. If you are using, it's fine. If you're not using, it's fine. I'm just telling you how I trade. So for, yeah, that is all. And please do not blow your accounts, and join our Telegram channel. We'll make updates over there. Stay tuned. And tomorrow, let's see what will happen. Tomorrow I'll try to trade a lot more than what I did today, and find good entries as well. So yeah, that is all for today. Take care. uh, trade trade with confirmations, and have a good risk management. Be risk free. That is all the points I have to tell you. And as far as our trade is concerned, I think we are halfway there. Yeah, we are more than halfway there. 100 pips in the chat. We are 100 pips up. 92 pips up. Yeah, 150 pips ka trade tha. So whoever is in trade, W is in the chat. Okay, let's leave. It's already 11:22. I have some work to do. Yeah. W is in the chat for this trade, and all the trades in the Telegram channel. Please do join the Telegram channel. We will be updating everything over here. And stay tuned. Subscribe, like, and subscribe to Trading Maze and Trade with Maze.